Okay, hi guys. The second part of the Protagonist, Peko and Nagito, and I'm just gonna be cleaning a little bit things up because I watched it and I probably confused you guys a lot of times. Sorry, I didn't get any sleep last night because yesterday I slept for like 12 hours. So I went to bed at 6 and woke up at 6. 6 a.m. I went to bed at 6 a.m. and woke up at 6 p.m. So let's get started. So, Peko and Nagito are in the Future Foundation. They help Makoto with the remnants of despair in the Neo World program. They participate in the program, and so here's how it plays out. So, I think I'm kind of like struggling with the first chapter a little bit because that murder happened because of Nagito. So maybe like their memories were kind of low. Someone's memories were a little like maybe Chocho's memories were a little messed up, and so he kind of remembered a little bit of small little thing about it, and then he killed the ultimate imposter, and then that trial happened, and then Nagito doesn't go crazy like he is in canon. So then the second chapter comes, and so here's how it plays. I think like Peko before the that thing where all the girls had their little beach party thing in the second chapter, she'd go to the beach house, and then she'd find Fuyuhiko with the metal bat standing over Mahiru's dead body, and she'd be like, "What the fuck did you do?" And then he'd leave, and then she'd tamper with the crime scene, like, she'd write the notes, and she'd get Hyoko in there, she'd knock out Hyoko, get her in there, write the notes, get the one that Mahiro had all bloodied up with her blood, leave the mask there, and then when the trial comes, she reveals herself as, well, she acts as Sparkling Justice, and like in canon, she gets revealed that she's like by Sonya. But it's before the voting. Before everyone votes for Peko as the Blackened, Sonya reveals that she isn't Sparkling Justice, and then they'd be like, and then Nagito would be like, "What are you doing?" And he'd probably just be like, "Well, why did you act like Sparkling Justice?" And then Nagito would be like, "Peko isn't the killer, it's someone else." And then they'd find out it's Fuyuhiko, and then he'd get executed. I don't think Peko would try to interfere because Nagito already gets his injury in the 5th chapter, and he stops Peko's execution. And so, Nekomaru and Kazuichi, they attack her, they disarm her of her sword, and then they tie her up. And then for the small part of the 3rd chapter, Nagito and Hajime are like, "Where's Peko?" And then they just find it, and they'd be like, "What the fuck, guys?" And then the rest of the chapter, she'd be out and about. The event where Nekomaru, or Kanai find the music venue where Buki performs her show, and then Kanai fights Monokuma, and then Nekomaru jumps in front of that blast. That happens, and then everyone gets the despair disease the next day, and so everyone that canonically gets it has it. No one else gets it just because someone else is here. But so Nagito, instead of having the one where he's always lying, he now acts like he does in canon, all obsessed with hope and stuff. I think that I don't know if this would make people kind of like a little creeped out by him, but probably would. Because I think Nagito is kind of creepy. Like, I don't really know, but others might think that Nagito is kind of creepy in the game. But so Mikan, she commits the double murder, and then the class trial, everyone's like, "Who killed?" And then I think of course Nagito revealed that Ibuki's death wasn't suicide and she was strangled, and then Mikan would go all insane, and then Peko and Nagito, they'd kind of get concerned, like, they'd know that she remembered everything. They'd be like, "Oh no." like I think like after the trial and execution, they'd like meet up and like if this is a scene in the game, like I feel like it just be kind of like the blackened person, like they'd meet up and they'd be like, this is bad. Someone remembered what happened before this killing game, and then I think it'd be like Peko would say, like, this is bad. Someone remembered what happened before the killing game due to that motive. What if it happens to someone else? Terra's already had it. Terra's memories were messed up, and he had a small memory of it. And then Nagito would be like, we just have to keep our hopes up and hope that nothing else bad happens. No one else remembers this. The next trial in when they're in the fun house, I'm guessing like it's still switched to Nagito, so you do the final dead room, and he does the Russian roulette, and then he's not crazy, he just does it well. He's like, well, if I want to clear this game, it has to be Russian roulette. My talent works, and he just does it the canon way, does it with the 5 bullets instead of 1, and lives it. And then, so then that happens. And then in the next trial, Junko uses Monokuma to kill Chiaki, and then she uses him to make it look like someone else murdered him. Not him, her. And then the blind gets pinned on Peko, and then Nagito, when she's being executed, he interferes and stops it. And then, as a result, he loses his arm, but Peko and Nagito survive. And so, and then right after the execution, they'd all be like, Nagito, why did you stop the execution? She was the black, and then he'd be like, Peko isn't the blackened. She didn't kill Chiaki. It was the mastermind of this killing game, and then everyone would go into that little despair thing where they don't want to move, and then Kazuichi would give Nagito a new arm, the robotic arm that he has in the anime, in the Hope arc. And so then when they go to the Hope's Peak, like, I don't think Nagito would scratch it out, so they see like 1107, they go type punch, do that. I don't really well, they just like go, and then he finds Alter Ego and be like, I think Alter Ego would be like I wonder how the other two, I've seen that the other two are still here, and then in the Hajime would be like other two, and then Monokuma would be there, and Makoto would show up. And then in the trial, Alter Ego Junko would reveal herself, and yeah, that happened. Like, Nagito would be like, it's you. I think even Peko would be confused, because I don't think Peko met Junko before she got brainwashed into being ultimate despair. I don't think so. I think she only met Mukuro. And so that, and then she'd be like, how do you know her? And then everything would be revealed that, like, Peko and Nagito were also traitors along with Chiaki, and then that Junko killed Chiaki. And then they'd reveal that, like, this isn't the real Makoto Naegi, and then he'd be like, oh shoot, you two, and then Hajime would prove that it isn't him, and then you'd be like, oh shoot, you got me. And then when the real ones show up, they know it's the real ones, and then I think Makoto just say, good job you two for trying to keep the secret for so long. And all that happened, like Hajime becomes the ultimate hope. And then yeah. So this is kind of where I also saw another hole. So when they all go after the killing game, they go back. After they get everyone back to normal, they go back to the Future Foundation, but then Danganronpa 3 wouldn't happen. Because the whole reason it happened was because they were pissed. I think it was like mainly Kyosuke. Kyosuke was pissed at Makoto for saving the remnants of despair. Then all that killing game happened. So the 77th class is on Jabberwock Island, just trying to get everyone back to normal. I don't think it happened like it happens in canon. They arrive after the killing game happens. So everyone that died would be dead. Like, no one would get saved. Chuzo wouldn't be saved. like he'd die. Yeah, I think Juzo was the only one that would matter, because everyone else was like a death that would have happened anyway. Like, maybe Ruka, but probably not. Actually, no, yeah, probably, like, Juzo would be the only one that would be able to see, but, like, Juzo would still die from his blood loss. And then all that happens, and then, instead of going back to Jabberwock Island, they stay with the Future Foundation, because Peko and Nagito are in the Future Foundation, and everyone else stays. So yes, this is my little closing of the Protagonist Peko and Nagito. I hope you enjoyed this.